Welcome back to our final segment for the Indiana Football Signing Day special. We've had 9 assistants come through to break down the individual signees coming to Bloomington. We're now joined by head coach Kevin Wilson. And Coach, signing day, such a big day for your football program each and every year. 20 guys, multiple states around the country on both sides of the ball. Really seems like a terrific class of athletes and winners that are really going to help this program.
Well, we sure hope so. And again, it's, the culminating day of sometimes years of work, of relationships and building. Some guys you find about last minute based on needs. And, our recruiting this year changed when Dan Feeney came back, or with Jordan Howard coming out early. There's all kinds of factors that go into your recruiting and process. But like the guys, I think we identified, again, a lot of long athletes, bigger bodies, a little bit more offense-oriented. And everybody can say our defense has struggled, but I think the previous 3 classes we had signed 37 kids. I think this makes us up to 39 kids. I think we've signed 47 kids the last 4 years that are defense. That's more than half your class. We need to hit some offensive numbers. So the receivers, the tight ends, the quarterbacks, running backs, O-line, that was critical this year, and I think we hit pretty well.
Coach, how much of you going to the Pinstripe Bowl last year and just the success that you've been able to string together, continue to improve your program each and every year, how much has that helped this recruiting process?
Well, I think that coupled, we've been very competitive. I think we got a lot of great air time last year. Those 3:30 ABC kicks, when we went down into Georgia and Florida and some of the Texas and places, so many people in the airport. And you started, they started like, what do you do? You're IU, or what are you? And hey, I actually sat on a plane one day, and the guy says, IU going to have a good team next year? I said, well, I hope so, because I'm the coach. He goes, man, I saw you play a bunch of games. You look great this year. You're so close. So the TV branding was awesome. I think the commitment from the administration to now be on more solid ground with an extension of our contract to continue building, got that probably late enough. Might have hurt us locally in Midwest, because Midwest recruiting goes fast. But going forward, hopefully we'll brand and even do stronger, because we want to start in-state and do well in there, figure out around the Midwest, and continue recruiting nationally like we do.
Coach, you mentioned some of the exposure. Coach Wilson will be on live at the Big Ten Network here in just a few minutes on 12 o'clock noon as the signing day coverage will continue. But as we maybe not individually break down this class, but you mentioned the offensive recruits that came in with the letters of intent. Who stands out for you on that offensive side of the ball?
And there's going to be, you've got some high-rated guys like Keontae Enos with 7,000 yards and 99 touchdowns, and Jonah Morris, a big receiver, and the skill guys and the quarterbacks. But the offensive line class with Coy Crunk, Mackenzie Nowar, Grayson Stover, Ryan Smith, those are big, athletic. I mean, when I saw Coy Crunk, he was playing middle linebacker at 265 pounds. I go, you got to be kidding me. He's a big bone kid. He's going to be an athletic tackle. Love his upside. And I really like the tight end group. Ian Tom, we lose a couple tight ends, Michael Cooper, Anthony Casaro. And so to replace those guys now with Sean Bonner, it's a 260-pound kid. And I really like Tyler Natee, who's going to be a big back, H-back, move around, big tailback. I think those guys, the skill's awesome, the quarterback's awesome, but I really like the big bodies in the offensive class.
Well, Coach, congratulations. 20 new guys that are coming to town, some high school seniors currently, a couple of junior college kids that are really going to boost this program. Congratulations.
Thanks, Greg.